More on the Integrity Station.
Here is
105.5.
Accessing
105.4.
one station, all the hits.
105.5. Splash.
We've got the city on lockdown.
Got my own city that I hold down.
We are Splash 105.5.
Ayé kò tọ́, ayé kò dodo, ayé kò tọ́, ayé kò dodo. Èdùmàrè bá wa táyé ṣe. Ayé kò tọ́, ayé kò dodo, ayé kò tọ́, ayé kò dodo. Èdùmàrè bá wa táyé ṣe. Ṣòtítọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣòdodo, ọmọ Nàìjà o ṣòtítọ́ ṣòdodo, ọmọ Oòduà ṣòtítọ́ ṣòdodo, bó tilẹ̀ korò títọ́ la ó sọ. Ayé kò tọ́, ayé kò dodo, ayé kò tọ́, ayé kò dodo. Èdùmàrè bá wa táyé ṣe. Ayé kò tọ́, ayé kò dodo, ayé kò tọ́, ayé kò dodo. Èdùmàrè bá wa táyé ṣe. Bí rọ́lọ́ lógún ọdún ọjọ́ kan lòtítọ́ á bá. Ọmọ ẹ̀dá Ádámọ̀ tẹra mọ́ òtítọ́ ní sísọ. Ayé kò tọ́, àmọ́ òtítọ́ mà lójú o. Olódodo kan kò lè kú sípò ìkà láyé. Ayé kò tọ́, ayé kò dodo, ayé kò tọ́, ayé kò dodo. Èdùmàrè bá wa táyé ṣe. Ayé kò tọ́, ayé kò dodo, ayé.
Yes, ayé kò tọ́, ayé kò dodo. There's really no reason for Nigerians not to be positive. We are a blessed nation. Let us keep the spirit high. There's no way we will not have challenges. And they are here today. We must be positive and believe that God has the best plan for us. I have said enough. Abi Desmond. Well, it's on this note that I'm welcoming you to another episode of your favorite radio show, Parrot Extra Hour on Radio, broadcast live on Splash 105.5 FM, your integrity station. We're right here inside the White Palace, Felele, Ibadan, the capital city of Oyo State. We give God all the glory for the new outing we are having today. We are always appreciative of God because we don't have any power. It is God. After God, it is still God. Then after that, it is still God. All the glory to Him. Good morning, Ibadan. Good morning, Oyo State. Good morning to all of you listening to us and watching us live on YouTube. We appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching us. Today is the 15th day in the month of August 2023. My name is Olayinka Agboola, but a lot of people call me Mr. Parrot. Our studio engineer. That's what I'm challenges must be there. Can you recollect the last time you woke up and you did not have any challenge? That is life. Life for you. When you wake up, you have challenges, sort them out. The ones you can sort out, the remaining, put in care of God and move on. Otherwise, there's one kini we Ọlọ́run máa gbàdúrà wa. Àti èdè Yorùbá àti èdè Òyìnbó la fi ń gbétò ìlárugẹ. L'Ọlọ́run ní ká fi máa gbétò lárugẹ. Bí ìmísí bá ṣe wá, láyé ọlọ́run ṣe ní ká máa ṣe àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́run olódùmarè àdúpẹ́ o ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa láti Parrot Extra Media Network mo kẹ́yìn náà Olúdọ̀tun Ajíbọ́lá Dáre Ọlájí Ìbùkún Adémisọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀gá wa Láre Ọ̀yọ́ Lábísí God bless you for always backing me up tí print ní edition Parrot Extra magazine o ó dọ̀wọ́ ọlọ́run ó dọ̀wọ́ ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi o ọlọ́run agbàdúrà wa o ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ ẹni máa ga ó máa ga jù ó máa ga jù let me just use this opportunity to also thank our friends, our online publisher friends that have been supporting us anytime we throw out our stories. You know, what we do on this show is when we nobody does this in Nigeria. I'm always saying it. We are not being arrogant. We are not being boastful. We are not being unnecessarily proud. But we just want to let you know that, well, because it's a lot of hard work, of course. When we bring in guests onto this show, we transcribe. After transcribing whatever he or she says, we transcribe with them, we'll send out our stories to our online publisher friends who have always been supporting us. When we send stories out to them, they publish for us, and before you know it, that person is trending. Everybody is talking about what he or she has said. Nobody does this in Nigeria. We give God all the glory for this ability to do this. We are writing history in a hurry because whatever you see on radio is also there in print. Then after running your stories online, we now bring it down to publish inside our glossy magazine, Parrot Extra magazine. So you can see anybody that did not hear you on radio, you read whatever you said online. If that one is not also workable, the person will see it inside Parrot Extra magazine. So I want to use this opportunity to also to thank partnering friends. So not every time we have the opportunity to thank them. We are still awaiting our guests. So let me just thank them. The iguonline.com.umladipo, thanks very much, all the way from Lagos. OyoInside.com, Sikiru Akinola, theanchoronline.com, trendscopenewsonline.com, Dare Adeniran, papermacheonline.com, Tunde Ayoda, InsideOyo.com, Jamiu Abdulaziz Jamaz, that's our secretary at Online Publishers Guild of Southwest. MegaIconMagazine.com, Ayodele Idowu, PaceSetter.com, Ademola Babalola, that's our NUJ chairman. The YESNG.com, Azu Arinze, CityMirror.com, Ayobami Agboola, ReportersAtLarge.com, Mimiola Olaoluwa, Mimi the Great. God bless you, my brother, and thanks for everything. MPReports.com, Semiu Okonlawon, NewsClickNG.com, TheCable.ng, Simon Kolawole, NationalInsight.com, Remi Oladoye, NewspeakOnline.com, NigeriaTodayNews.com, Prince Adetunji Faboye. All of you I can mention, continue to mention. I thank all of you. God bless you for always partnering with us. We appreciate you at all times. Yes, before I can see that I can see I need to remind myself, and I can see, let me just quickly thank on behalf of all of us at Parrot Extra Magazine and perhaps Splash FM 105.5, we congratulate our Baba Gafu Alaji Fo Shere. Is going to be 80 tomorrow. We say happy birthday to you, Baba. Wale Gafu, Emma Mura Sileo, Parrot Extra Magazine, everybody Loma Wambe Lola, Olon Afunwashi. We thank our supporters, DJ Semite, Samuel Adenekon. You feel fly, you always be there with us. Thank you very much. Muiwa Architect, Muiwa Ige, soon to be Sir Architect Muiwa Ige. God bless you for always being there for us. Kerom Lee, Ambassador Romoke Ayinde, I thank you. I appreciate you. We'll go on this short break. We'll be right back. Be okay.
cold and Qatar. Take Pro-Cold. Pro-Cold now better melody. Take Pro-Cold for effective relief from cold and Qatar. Everywhere you go, take Pro-Cold. Take Pro-Cold.
Pro-Cold as paracetamol and phenylephrine for effective relief from cold and catarrh. If symptoms persist after 3 days, go see your doctor. Pro-Cold is distributed by Orange Drugs Limited and endorsed by the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria. Pro-Cold. Relieve cold and catarrh.
Take Pro-Cold.
Cowbellpedia is back with more subjects and more entertainment, and up to 100 million naira worth of prizes, scholarships, and cowbell products. Introducing the new quiz master, Ebuka Obi Uchendu, and your host, the stunning Linda Ejiofor. Watch 14 weeks of pure genius on Africa Magic, NTA, and TBC. Cowbellpedia. So good, so smart.
Ọṣẹ kan ṣoṣo tó ń jẹ́ káṣọ máa dán kò kí n pẹ́ mi láti fọṣọ tán ọṣẹ gidi mi ò lè lóhun tí ò dáa Loviva kékeré fífa aṣọ púpọ̀ Loviva má sọ kọ́kọ́ àtọwọ́ rẹ̀ nù Loviva. Loviva mo fẹ́ràn Viva kò sọ́ṣẹ tó lè dàbí mo fẹ́ràn Viva títí láì Loviva mo fẹ́ràn Viva kò sọ́ṣẹ tó lè dàbí mo fẹ́ràn Viva títí láì Loviva mo fẹ́ràn Viva kò sọ́ṣẹ tó lè dàbí mo fẹ́ràn Viva títí láì.
Ọṣẹ àbùfọ̀ Viva Plus ọ̀gá ńlá ọṣẹ àbùfọ̀ látọwọ́ Aspira.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, you're the brightest one by far.
That's a lovely song, sweetie. Do you know what else is bright?
Yes, Mummy. It's Star Times. They have the best cartoons for me like Jim Jam, Tsunami, TVBs, and more for as low as 2,100 naira monthly.
And they have a great offer for us. We can get free upgrade or 15 days extra if we pay for 2 months.
Wow, that means more fun for me and more savings for you.
Exactly. And we can get a Star Times antenna decoder at 7,500 naira or a dish decoder at 9,900 naira.
That's amazing. Can we tell our friends about Star Times?
Sure. Star Times is the cool choice for kids this summer. Star Times. Enjoy digital life.
Get more from your afternoons. Plug into the good vibes. Make your day a lot more fun and exciting on the Splash PM Vibe. I'm talking bands, trivia, social media trends, and celebrity wars. Everything that means anything to you.
So it's your girl, Ira Star, and you're listening to Toyosi on Splash FM.
Hi, what up, peeps? It's your man, Vector the Viper, a.k.a. VC, and I'm hanging with my girl, Omo Toyosi, on Splash.
Hi there, my name is Johnny Drill, and you're listening to Toyosi.
You're not on social media? Not to worry. We'll be bringing social media to you on the Splash PM Vibes. Join Oluwatoyosi Oloshunde on the Splash PM Vibes Thursdays, 1:15 to 2 p.m. exclusively on Splash 105.5 FM. The Splash PM Vibes, bringing back the fun to your afternoon.
Today is a good day. A good day to take a walk. A good day to reach for your goals. A good day to finish reading that book. A good day to connect with your friends while doing the things you love. A good day to shoot your shot. A good day to enjoy life to the fullest with Malta Guinness.
Malta Guinness. Enjoy a world of good.
Ẹ kú dédé wòyí o ẹ̀yin ará ilé. Ìròyìn ayọ̀ la mú wá sétí ìgbọ̀nyín láti iléeṣẹ́ Center for Communication and Social Impact pẹ̀lú àjọṣepọ̀ State Ministry of Health ẹ̀ka tó ń mójútó ọ̀rọ̀ ìlera ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. A máa mú ètò tí à ń pè ní mọ ọ̀nà tí ó tọ́ kí o sì tọ̀ wá sí etí ìgbọ̀nyín lórí ìkànnì yìí ní gbogbo ọjọ́ Thursday ní dédé agogo 4:00 ìrọ̀lẹ́ sí aago 5 ìrọ̀lẹ́. Ètò mọ ọ̀nà tí ó tọ́ kí o sì tọ̀ yìí láti máa jíròrò lórí àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ pàtàkì tí a máa ń dojúkọ nínú ẹbí. Àwọn ìjíròrò yìí ni ó ràn wá lọ́wọ́ láti lè máa mọ àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ tó tọ́ láti máa gbé nínú ẹbí àti láwùjọ wa. Ẹ gbáradì láti yín rédíò yín sórí ìkànnì yìí fún ètò mọ ọ̀nà tí ó tọ́ kí o sì tọ̀ kí ẹ sì ní àǹfààní láti pè wọlé láti máa béèrè àwọn ìbéèrè lọ́lọ́kan-ò-jọ̀kan. Àwọn àkòrí kọ̀ọ̀kan kan lórí ètò yìí ni yóò máa tọ́ yín sí ọ̀nà láti ṣe àṣeyọrí. Láti kópa nínú ètò yìí, ẹ máa yín rédíò yín sí ìkànnì yìí ní gbogbo ọjọ́ Thursday ní dédé aago 4 àbọ̀ ìrọ̀lẹ́ sí aago 5 ìrọ̀lẹ́ láti kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ tó pọ̀ yanturu. Mọ ọ̀nà tí ó tọ́ kí o sì tọ̀ ọ́.
Every morning, na better chance to carry your hustle go higher level. So, make you start your day with the correct taste of Nescafe. Start strong, finish strong. Nescafe.
It's your chance to be a millionaire. Win big in a Hope Wallet promo. Hope PS Bank is giving away 2 million naira every week. Amazing, right? Open a Hope Wallet account and get 500 naira welcome bonus. Here's the best part. Transact 5 times or more in a week and start your journey to be a millionaire by winning 50,000 naira weekly. As Hope PS Bank gives away 2 million naira every week to existing and new customers. The more you transact, the higher your chances of winning. To get started, dial *569*9# or download the Hope Digital app or visit www.hopepsbank.com. Terms and conditions apply. Hope, succeed. Hope Bank always.
Don't dare touch that dial. It's Splash 105.5 FM, your integrity station.
Yes, don't dare touch that dial. It's still Parrot Extra on radio on Splash 105.5 FM. Ayeko to on radio. Yeah, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gbọ́ wa àti èdè òyìnbó àti èdè Yorùbá. Èdè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì ni mo sọ ohun àti èdè la fi ń gbé tu ìlárugẹ bóyá mi sí bá ṣe wá ní àlejò wa ti dé ó ti wà níkàlẹ̀. Àdúpẹ́, we give God all the glory. He's there with us and we will not leave any stone unturned. We must move as fast as possible. As we announce on our numerous social media platforms, our celebrity guest for this week is Alhaji Ibrahim. I don't know whether he's comfortable with me calling him Alhaji. Well, it's Alhaji Ibrahim Lawal, a respected legal practitioner with his tentacles spread across the world. He's presently the head of chamber at Olujimi and Akeredolu Law Hub. And I must also add that he's also, I said it already, he's also an Alhaji. He was at a time senior special assistant to Governor Rauf Aregbesola of Osun State on legal and judicial sector reform. He was former vice chairman Ibadan MBA. He was a former member board of legal aid council, Lord, governing board, yes, Lord have mercy on my soul. Governing board, legal aid council of Nigeria. We thank you, and we thank you for being here with us.
Mo kí gbogbo àwọn tó ń gbọ́ wa pé ẹ kú lé o.
Ẹ kú lé lánàá kí ara lé ẹ ṣeun tẹ́ kí wa. God bless you. Thank you very much, sir. And thanks once again for taking time out of your very busy schedule to be with us on this show.
My pleasure to be.
Well, you are here to educate and inform us, and of course, you know. In short, you will teach us so much today. Ipo bí olùkọ́ àti bí ẹ̀yin amòfin fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ kókó àmọ́ lẹ́ni ẹ whisper díẹ̀ sí wa létí. Àdúpẹ́. So, congrats on your achievements in life so far, and I hope you prayed for Nigeria when you went on that short hajj.
We have no alternative than to pray for Nigeria. We have no other country except here.
Well, you are one lawyer who keeps a very low profile despite your larger-than-life image among your peers. Do you have a reason for this? For always being quiet and you just go on your own?
Well, I don't know. Life is to be lived in an atmosphere of soberness.
Yes.
And I feel that whatever position you are in life is a test. And so you must be careful the way you My religion teaches me that you are going to render accounts of all your deeds. So if you live a life recklessly, you are going to not only going to give account, you are also going to pay for it before you leave. So there is no point.
So whatever position you find, you must be humble.
You must be humble. Humility is key, and
no fla, no flow.
If you do, I mean, people see the consequences. You know. So there is nothing like living a life that is, devoid of controversy. The more loud you are, the more controversial you become.
Yeah.
And there is nothing like, but it does not mean that you don't live a life to the fullest. It doesn't mean that.
Yes, now
you don't, enjoy yourself. But everything must be in moderation.
Everything must be in moderation. I will not forgive myself if I do not ask you this question. You know, when I was introducing you, I said you are the head of chambers at Akeredolu and Olujimi Law Hub.
Olujimi and Akeredolu.
Olujimi and Akeredolu, that's how to put it.
Yes.
Okay, Olujimi and Miss Gugularity Lafitoyin, Abi.
Yes, because Olujimi became senior advocate of Nigeria before
a lawyer.
Seniority is very
key,
important.
Very, very key.
It used to be Akeredolu and Olujimi.
Okay.
Before. But when Chief Olujimi became senior advocate of Nigeria, and the two partners being, set of human being that believes in orderliness.
Yes.
They now had to reorder the name. In fact, it was even Aketi that suggested that the name be reordered.
Be reversed.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It's still the same thing. So because I will, I know you really would not want to discuss it, but people out there listening to us will want to know the present state of health of Arakunrin, Mr. Governor, Arakunrin Oluwarotimi Akeredolu, and we all know he's still in Germany recuperating. So you want to be from the horse's mouth, at least you are his man.
We thank God for sparing his life. About three occasions, people have brought out his obituary. But I am glad to inform our listeners that Oluwarotimi Odunayo Akeredolu SCN is getting well. And I can assure them that very soon, in no distant future, he will join us. He has improved medically. And I can assure them that we speak almost every time. And so he will join us very soon.
When was the last time you spoke with him?
About 3 days ago.
Okay.
About 3 days ago.
You want to gist us what and what you discussed?
No. It's a general.
This is Ayeko. This in my blood.
Aketi is always full of life, banters and what have you. So most of the things we talked about are jokes.
Okay.
Which also made me know that
it's fast recuperating. Okay, thank you very much, sir. Well, I would also want to ask you this, sir. You just said it too. Some online publications have been publishing stuff about announcing his obituary or whatever. Akeredolu does not like that kind of thing. When you are careless, with what you write, and you are a lawyer too. Is there no plan to prosecute some of these folks?
Well, you see, in the era of politics, Akeredolu is a governor. And there are certain things that you just let it pass because it's just a political blight. Some persons it is not even the fault of those that are writing.
Okay.
It is it was some people who are desperate to be in power and seeing Aketi as a stumbling block to them, so they need to imagine his death, which is unfortunate anyway. But I would just sound a note of caution to those that just write without cross-checking their facts, that they might not be lucky next time. They might not be lucky.
That you just slam them with 200 million.
They might not be lucky next time. I just want to warn that. And not only for Akeredolu, if you read online publications, people throw cautions to the wind as if they have any other place to run to. If Nigeria burns down, we need to be very careful. We need to be decent in our approach to issues. Even when things are not going your way, it does not mean that you should throw caution to the wind and want to destroy our country. This is our country. We have no other place to go, and we must be careful in what we dished out. 80% of those things we read online are nothing but untruth.
Because they all know that they are faceless, and most of them, if you go through their websites, they don't have address, they don't have phone number.
You understand? Imagine what they wrote about Fashola writing judgment for judges of the election petition court. It is an embarrassment to Fashola. It's also an embarrassment to those judges. How can you say a lawyer will write judgment for justices of court of appeal? And you imagine people sharing that kind of inanities. It does not speak well of us. Even if you put that in your brain, it does not accord with common sense. Yet people just believe anything, and people some faceless people will just sit down in the corner of their rooms, and because they have access to cheap data, you now begin to write things that you could not substantiate.
Do you know this thing is a big problem? Because today, by the grace of God, I'm the chairman Southwest Guild of Online Publishers. We have this problem, and we have been thinking of a way out. How do we go? You are a legal practitioner, and you have seen this, and you have experienced it. You have felt it too. How do you think government can intervene without being necessarily seen as human rights abusing?
You see, the problem with us is that a lot of us want to die. I want to go to paradise, but we don't want to die. That's the thing. You see, there must be a regulation, and unfortunately, if any regulation comes, we will cry blue mother and say they are trampling on fundamental rights, forgetting the fact that somebody's right stops where others begin. So there is need for regulation and stiffer penalties for those that are churning out
outright lies.
Truths, and the way we can regulate is that it shouldn't be right for anybody to just put up informations that are not credible. There must be a way by which
there's a difference between something not being credible and something being outright lies. That you just cook.
Just cook up
deliberately
something because you need
ulterior motive.
I think that going forward, there is need for the government to insist that all those who are owners of online publications must have a traceable address. They must be known. And they
keep all
must
the
be
addresses
verified
on their platform, so that people can
so that even the owners of those avenues through which they churn out those lies will have somebody to hold responsible. Even the owners of those platforms must also be liable when there are glaring cases of lies being published. Until we do that, I think we are just joking, because the rate at which people are going about spreading untruth is alarming. And we cannot continue this way. The truth of the matter is that if there is any issue in Nigeria today, no country can accommodate us. So when people talk, and they talk carelessly as if there should be conflagration, I just look at them. No country in the world
can take us.
Who can accommodate us?
But most of them do not know. As a matter of fact, I was at one seminar and the professor that was delivering his lecture that day asked us as journalists, have you killed somebody before? We all said no. He said, no, you are lying. You have written one or two things. Maybe you, by commission or omission, you made a mistake.
Destroyed that person. That killed that person. You know. I remember when we were in the university, particularly College of Education, there are we say we are doing a press association and we bug. Go and bug girls, bug boys, bug.
We call it bugging, yes.
Bugging, yes, that time. And most of the time, whoever you bug, before they will get their reading back, it might take a semester or two. You know,
yes, destroyed that person's life.
And more often than not, most of the girls that got bugged are those that had refused to say yes to our brothers' advances. You know? So it goes on and on, and it permeates everywhere. Everywhere. So that's the problem. That's just the simple analogy I can give, you know, relating
May
to
God forgive us. May God forgive us. Yeah, while talking about somebody suing someone, can you recollect your most memorable legal battle that you fought? That you fought?
Well, I recall with nostalgia a matter. I was a young lawyer at that time. A matter that I faced a professor and a senior advocate of Nigeria. The man who did
David and Goliath,
Longe and First Bank. That case, Longe and First Bank. If you're a lawyer, you will know Professor. The man is dead now. He was my august lecturer in OAU. Where he became a senior advocate of Nigeria. He was a professor. And so the matter is between his clients and Unilag, and we are representing Unilag. And so they filed, and we filed notice of preliminary objection that the suit was incompetent. So the first time we were in court, he just looked at me. He was in court with about 8 other lawyers.
The son?
Yes. Professor Adesanya is here.
Okay.
He will be in a car, and the other lawyers will be in another car. They don't enter the same car with him. And so he looked at me and said, "My lord, this matter is straightforward. We can go ahead." And said, "I know your bosses. They are my students. All those just did." I just looked at him. When I got back, so the matter was adjourned. When I got back to Ibadan, I called Chief. I said, "Chief, it appears you are going to lead me next time." I'm facing Professor Adesanya SCN.
That Chief
Akeolujime.
Okay.
My principal.
Okay.
And I was even if it is F.I.R.A. Williams on the other side, you are going to argue that matter. Prepare your argument and send to me. So I prepared my argument, sent to him. He looked at it. He okayed it. And so the next date, with my Mazda 262, 626, 626 white color lights, I put all my authorities and went to Lagos. It was Federal High Court, Lagos. So we began the argument, and he said, "My lord, this at the mod." I said, "My lord, we have not, and there are authorities." He says, "Sit down, I am talking." I said, "My lord, I need protection of the courts. Cannot allow
somebody intimidating you,
regardless of how big he might be, to intimidate me in court." He looked at me, said, "This boy." So he argued. So I now argued. There is this case. I now said that I didn't file any defense, only filed notice of preliminary objection, and as such, I cannot be that I demurred. I asked Supreme Court, and I said, I will start from where I stopped. That issue of jurisdiction needs no defense. That you can just snap your finger and raise issue of jurisdiction, and I cited Elabanjo and Daudu. Obviously, he didn't avert his mind to that authority because we said that the court lacked jurisdiction to hear that matter, that the case was statute bad. And so, at the end of the day, so we argued back and forth, and we adjourned for judgment, for ruling. Justice Ajakaye was presiding that time. He is now retired. So at the end of the day, we went for the judgment, and the judgment, the ruling was in my favor. I was so elated. In fact, the first person I called was my wife. Even before I called my principal, that I won that case. I was maybe barely 3 years at the bar.
Barely 3 years.
And you are facing a lawyer of over 40
I don't know,
years.
David and Goliath.
And Goliath. So I was so excited. So I cannot
forget
that. I think the memorable case that I have done, that I cannot also forget, is a case of saving a life. Is a police officer who was attached to one of the RCC white person.
Okay, maybe Lebanese or
what have you. So they were on their way to Lagos when the Lebanese stopped the car on the road in between Lagos, around Ogiri axis. They wanted to urinate, and so called the police to come down, and the police followed him to the bush. Before we know it, the man was dead.
Which man? The Lebanese. Okay.
So they arrested the policeman, the driver. At the end of the day, they charged the policeman for murder.
Okay.
And they were doing the case. I was not aware of it was my junior that was handling it. The guy left, so the lot fell on my. I just got interested in the matter.
Okay.
And they don't even have money to prosecute the police people. It's just the senior brother always come, and the matter was in Ijebu-Ode. It was in Shagam, later Ijebu-Ode.
Okay.
So I will go carry even my juniors with my own money. I didn't collect anything from them. And
you were just interested in the
I was
case.
just interested. I was convinced that the police wouldn't have, because the gun went directly through here.
Through the guy's mouth or something.
So I said it couldn't have been so. We did the case by virtue of my experience. I was able to do cross-examination. I was able to establish that it wasn't the police was not. They had no intention of killing. And when you talk about murder, there are 3 ingredients. The accused had died. The accused died. Then the victim died. The accused was responsible for the death of the person, and he had intention of killing.
Okay.
It must go pari passu
like that.
So I was able to argue that yes, the victim died, and it was even the accused gun that killed him, but he had no intention of killing. After so much this thing, they were able to fund for me, and instead of killing the guy, he was sentenced for manslaughter.
Okay.
And he has spent like 6-7 years
before the judgment.
Huh? So they gave him like 7 years or 6. So he just spent a few months in prison and he's back on his feet. The guy will send, up to today, the guy will send 1,000 naira card
to you,
to me, to appreciate, which I owed very dearly, to appreciate the fact that I saved him from hangman noose.
Okay.
When we were doing a review, even in office, my colleague told me it is a hopeless case, that the guy will be hanged. But anytime I remember,
so he actually made a mistake.
What happened was that inside the bush, according to him, after the man urinated, he had to follow him cock the gun.
Okay.
Because to ward off after that.
Okay.
The man now approached him that he should bring the gun.
For what?
It was at the period of struggling that the.
What did you? Anyway, let's just move on.
It was the period. So when the police that investigated the matter came and they was saying the man killed, I said, "You are trained as a policeman. You want to do gun?" He said, "Yes." Okay. If you want to kill somebody, the way you are trained, where do you aim? The man want to be economic with truth, so you can aim anywhere. I say, okay, if you don't want to kill and the man is running away, where do you target? Was now saying anywhere. So the judge said, I am looking at you and I am writing. How can you? I said, but if you target the leg, will the person die? That if you want to kill somebody, you target the head now. So I was able to, and the driver too, that said where the man was going, he said they should highlight. What he wrote in his statement was that when the man highlighted, he wound up. So he didn't hear anything.
Anyway, at least you were able to win him.
Yes, I was able to.
So let's just move on as fast as possible.
Those two cases among others, gives me joy.
Okay.
This profession, we have been able to save life.
So ẹ jẹ́ kí n kí yín kú orí torí à ń láti sọ Yorùbá kínkínní torí ọ̀rọ̀ wa yóò kọjọ mọ́ Yorùbá rẹpẹtẹ àwọn sọ bí wọ́n bá tó lápẹẹrẹ mo kí yín kú oríire èèyàn yín ni Prince Lateef Fagbemi.
Ọ̀gá mi ni wọ́n.
Ọ̀gá yín àwọn náà èèyàn yín náà ni wọ́n ọ̀gá so àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run it's generally believed that he will be the Attorney General abi.
Yes.
Round peg in round hole abi.
Yes.
What do you think?
Yes. I am very positive. It is a positive development that somebody like Prince Lateef Fagbemi is chosen. You will recall that this will be his first political appointment.
Yes.
He was never a politician.
Yes.
And he never pretended to be so. He's a thoroughbred professional who had made his mark in the legal profession. You cannot take that away.
Nobody can take that one away. But Prince, since that time of the time of his appointment and the announcement of his appointment, he's been talking, and one of his submissions include that he will see to the unbundling of both the EFCC and the ICPC. What's the one take?
Yes, I agree with him because if you have investigative prosecutorial power, it makes it difficult. If you look at the police, when they investigate, they will put this thing to Ministry of Justice for prosecution. So the Ministry of Justice will also look at it after the police had done their investigation. There's what we call DPP advice.
Okay.
Looking through
Director of Public Prosecution. Okay.
Looking at the area of evidence before them, the investigation, the evidence that had been gathered, and see whether there is a prima facie case, whether the case should proceed to trial or not. If the DPP says that the matter should not proceed, that there is no case to answer, that's the end of the matter. Unlike EFCC that will determine from day one, they have accused you, you are already an accused, they are the one that will investigate, they are the one that will prosecute. It does not also make prosecution tidy. That's why most of the time they don't also win their cases. So I agree, perfectly with Prince that there is need for bundling. You don't concentrate that kind of power in a single person.
Authority.
So there is need for investigative power to still be with EFCC and ICPC, while the prosecutorial power should go to
back to the
any other
government agency. Oda ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa tẹ́ ń gbọ́ wa ìbò wa ti pọ̀ lónìí amòfin Ibrahim Lawal là ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ látàárọ̀ ẹni tí wọ́n ti gbé gbogbo ìbò kalẹ̀ tí gbogbo ẹ ti débi tó lápẹẹrẹ ẹja sáré lójú ọjà yìí náà tá a bá padà dé a ṣàkitiyan láti sọ níwọ̀nba ní èdè Yorùbá tí yóò ṣe yé gbogbo wa mọ́ mọ́rin ẹ ṣe mo dúpẹ́ à ń padà bọ̀ Desmond.
Babies are God's gifts to parents, and breast milk is God's gift to babies. It contains all the important nutrients and minerals your baby needs, including water, for the first 6 months. Give your baby breast milk only. Remember, breast milk only for the first 6 months. This message is from the Anrin Project or your State Ministry of Health.
Titi, I'm leaving now. Make sure you use this hypo bleach sachet to wash all the clothes, clean the bathroom, mop the floors, and
Mommy, one sachet for all this plenty work?
Yes, sir. Introducing the Hypo Bleach 200 ml bigger sachet, the bigger sachet you've been waiting for. Now you can do more disinfecting, whitening, and cleaning for just 100 naira.
Bigger 200 ml hypo sachet to do more housework.
Welcome to Fendini Homes, a place where luxury meets affordability. Can Fendini Homes provide an experience that's unrivaled in the entire city? Yes, we can. We have Rayfield Gardens City, Christopher Adebayo Alawa Kala GRA, Wofun, Akobo Extension by Iwo Road, Ibadan. It features quality finishings of 3 to 5 bedroom bungalows, duplexes, and smart terraces with modern technology, noiseless estate, solar light, swimming pool, central treated water, fiber optics fast internet, dedicated 247 electricity, security and surveillance. We also have commercial land available for sale to investors who want to build hotel, school, hospital, office complex, bank ATM gallery, amusement park, and more. Investors and sub-developers are also welcome. How can I get further details? Visit our website www.fendinihomes.com or call 0902-941-3968 or +234 807 345 4767. Fendini Homes, for a better living. A site visit and tour will blow your mind.
Big mommy, add that bokoto we go senior school. Put 2 roundabout. Anoint the package with that slim thick shaki and
Uncle, no vexo. Which teeth you want use eat all this orishi? That your teeth will be like where motor jam truck. You know they worry you again.
that one na before. All thanks to the new Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection.
That's right. The new Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection toothpaste gives you complete oral protection with fluoride and antibacterial zinc to keep your teeth strong, prevent tooth holes, and fight bacteria.
Please have to go buy my own new Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection toothpaste.
Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection for your important oral care needs. Available in a blue gel.
It's travel time! Techno is giving 3 lucky people a chance to win an all-expense-paid trip to South Africa with the winner of Nigerian Idol Season 8. Buy any Techno Camon 20, Phantom X2, or Phantom V Fold smartphones preloaded with Google Apps and get raffle tickets to enter the draw. Also, you get instant cool gifts like blender, power bank, MTN 5G routers, and lots of other exciting gifts upon purchase. That's not all. Other live draw prizes include a gas cooker, microwave oven, and 1 month free YouTube Premium subscription for 1,000 customers. Hurry now. Promo runs till 31st of August. Visit at Technomobile NG on social media for more info. T's and C's apply. Techno, stop at nothing.
Bàbá, ẹ dákun a fẹ́ wọnú ẹgbẹ́ àgbà. Àìsàn abáàdì tí ń ṣọ̀rẹ́ mi. Ó ti lo gbogbo oògùn. Ó ní ọlọ́rìí fẹsẹ̀ létọ̀ọ́. Lóòótọ́ làwọn àìsàn afínní nàkànàkàn bẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé tí wọ́n bá rọ́ọ̀lù yàn pẹ́rẹ́ fúnra oníkọ́ ní ọ̀fẹ́ máa fẹnu ara rẹ̀ pé kú. Gbòógì herbal therapy lọ́nà àbáyọ bírú ẹ̀ bá ṣẹlẹ̀ mọ́ wulẹ̀ po kámbáàdì mu nítorí àìsàn tí òjú tásíwájú elégbòogi ó tàn pẹ́pẹ́ dànù. Àwọn irinṣẹ́ àgbàlódé ló sẹ̀ ti kalẹ̀ yìí tí wọ́n kọ́kọ́ fi ṣàyẹ̀wò kí wọ́n lè mọ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lágọ̀ọ́ ara gan lábẹ́ ìdarí akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ medical consultant tó dúró tán. Gbàgàdà lọ́fíìsì wá sí dàálẹ̀ látàgò 9 àárọ̀ sí 6 àrọ̀lẹ́ lọ́jọ́ Monday sí Friday. Aago 9 àárọ̀ sí 3 ọ̀sán ni lọ́jọ́ Saturday. 49 Sango UI Road beside Fat Oil Filling Station opposite Sango Police Station Ibadan. 0802-223-3370 0802-223-3370. Ẹ dúró gbé gbogbo ẹ̀sán tí ń jẹ kòbókò lọ́wọ́ aṣíwájú elégbòogi herbal therapy.
It's a new dawn in the world of education as West Midlands Open University WMOU, a new online university, receives licensing approval to offer degree granting programs in Nigeria. WMOU is bringing university education close to you in faculties of business, social sciences, and various courses like accounting, business management, economics, and lots more to choose from. Our courses are flexible and you get to choose your learning environment, which allows professionals and anyone in the workforce to further their education with ease. Flexible payment options are available, but various other ways to make studying with us more affordable. Enroll at WMOU to get that degree today. For more inquiries and updates, follow us on any of our social media platforms at WMOU Nigeria on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. On LinkedIn and YouTube, it's West Midlands Open University. Admission date for the September session will be announced soon, so get ready. WMOU, another first in the Ibadan's educational history.
Welcome, Daddy. What would you like to have?
Give me afang and the correct swallow.
How about you, Auntie?
Egusi and the better swallow.
You call my sister Menjeda and the correct swallow, right?
You know what's up. Golden Penny Semovita.
That's right. Golden Penny Semovita is my soup's first choice. Made with premium wheat and enriched with vitamins. It's the right combo for Nigerian soups. Golden Penny Semovita, my soup's first choice.
Yes, you're welcome back to the show. It's still Parrot Extra Radio, Ayeku Ton Radio, and my guest has been Alhaji Ibrahim Lawal. He's also a prince from Ile-Ife. And sort of Prince Lateef Agbemilenko. Mo tún sọ nǹkan kan náà wípé àwọn ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú tó wà ní Nàìjíríà pé wọ́n ti pọ̀ jù kí ló dé ó yẹ ká rọgbọ́n tá a dà sí. Ṣé ẹ̀yin náà ronú bí wọ́n ṣe ń ronú?
Well, tá a bá fẹ́ wò ní ìlànà tí pé gbogbo wa la ní ẹ̀tọ́ láti wà nú ẹgbẹ́ tó wù wá. But the reality ni pé ẹgbẹ́ mélòó náà ló máa ń lapa ní gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń ṣe ká má wulẹ̀ tanra wa. Tá a bá ti mú ẹgbẹ́ kan ẹgbẹ́ méjì ẹgbẹ́ kẹta APC PDP àwọn labour tó SDP ń bò míì so kásá sọ pé bíi márùn àwọn ẹgbẹ́ kò tiẹ̀ tó mẹ́wàá kátìẹ̀ sọ pé mẹ́wàá gbogbo àwọn yòókù yẹn ìmí ò tiẹ̀ ní kò látìpó ń bì kankan tó bá ní ká dìbò ìpalẹ̀ lómi máa fi rí bò ẹ̀yọ̀ kan ẹ̀ wá máa wòra yín pé ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ní ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú ní lẹ́sìkò ni ní wọ́ọ̀dù ní local government tó wá jí pé ẹ̀tẹ̀ wá rí bọ̀ ẹ̀yọ̀ kan.
Wọ́n sì máa ń da nǹkan rú.
Wọ́n dẹ̀ máa ń da nǹkan rú ni small thing wọ́n lè ní wọn forúkọ àwọn sí. A ní láti ní even ní àwọn advanced democracy ní America o ní Britain o ẹgbẹ́ mélòó là ń gbórúkọ wọn bí ẹgbẹ́ méjì mẹ́ta náà ni kí la wá ń tanra wa fún àwa wá fẹ́ wá máa kásà nǹkan tí àtó la máa ṣe bóyá torí ẹ̀ náà ni ó jẹ́ kí ètò ọrọ̀ ajé wa máa fẹ̀gbẹ́ wọn ganan torí tí ò yẹ ká náwó sí tá a náwó sí náà ti pọ̀ jù bóyá torí ẹ̀ ni we need to a ní láti look inward now ká wo nǹkan tí ò bá necessary ẹ wo gbàtọ́rọ̀ epo ti dé nìsín gbogbo à ń rìn gbàṣẹgbàṣẹ káàkiri epo ti dínkù ó kálukú ti jókòó ẹ̀ sílé nítorí pé ìwọ̀n epo ni wọ́n tẹ́ni nísìn so táwa gan bá tí Nàìjíríà náà bá cultivate attitude yẹn pé nǹkan tí a bá lè afford ní ká máa ṣe bóyá
káyé kọjá yé wa
bóyá nǹkan tó ń sún wa bọ̀ àti waste owó jù lórí nǹkan tí ò ní
àti waste owó jù ó dáa kò burú. I need to ask you because our time is fast spent. Do you also think Nigeria needs laws that will allow us to vote in credible and people with integrity into
laws? Well, I don't think it is about law. It is about our attitude as a people. When people talk about votes, a lot of people, about 60% of Nigerians collect money to vote. That's the truth. And so when you now complain, I look at you, as you said, the government is not performing. Somebody who bought vote from you, Elomi will collect as little as 500 naira, 200 naira to vote a candidate. Those ones are not interested in whether they have integrity or they don't have. And you know, democracy is about numbers. It is he who has the greatest number that will vote, that will emerge. So until we change our attitude, it is not about law. There are laws against vote buying, but the truth of the matter is that people buy votes. In fact, people demand to sell their votes. It's not even about buying. Even those who are youths. I watched social media where some girls were saying, "Atidevo 10,000." Youths. So what are you talking about? So when people speak grammar, big grammar, and say integrity, I just look at them. Until we change our attitude, I know that democracy
is. I know if I come to your office to beg again, that you should be our guest. Maybe in the next couple of months, because I still have about 8 or 7 questions that I want to ask you. But before you go, I'm sure you want to pass 1 or 2 messages to politicians.
I just want to appeal, not only politicians, I want to appeal to all of us. Because I always differ when people talk about politicians. Who are the politicians? Are they not people from us?
From the society.
From society. When we condemn politicians,